She unzipped her designer bag in the VIP lounge and found it, my ring, and the note, right before the biggest meeting of her life. She froze, fingers trembling on leather, like the past had just crawled into her throat. I imagined her face, polished, poised, lips glossed and parted, cracking. She thought she buried me in silence. She forgot I bury cleaner. 6 months earlier, she told me she loved me. Said it with her head on my chest and a glass of wine in her hand, still dressed in her power suit. I'd just helped her rehearse the board pitch that got her promoted. Back then, I believed in her more than I believed in gravity. She said we were building something. She just didn't say it was on top of me. It started small, a text she flinched at, a trip that went from 3 days to just one more night. Then the scent, his cologne, not mine, on the scarf she swore was dry cleaned. Still, I waited. Not because I was weak, because I was measuring the collapse. And when it came, it was quiet. An email left open on her laptop. He called her Miss CEO. She called him Plan B if this doesn't work. This was me. I didn't rage, didn't throw things or beg for honesty. I watched, studied, smiled in all the right places. She thought I was slipping away. I was slipping the knife under the table. She had this routine. Every major meeting, she'd bring her bag early to the airport lounge, like a ritual. The blue Mont Blanc folder, the stress mints, the second phone. She thought no one noticed that. She was always obsessed with control. I learned the contours of that obsession and built my revenge to fit perfectly inside it. A month before her Tokyo pitch, I started planting. Not clues, pressure, the kind she couldn't trace. Her second phone mysteriously logged out. Her reservation got accidentally switched to coach. The ad agency rescheduled, twice. The deck she needed crashed seconds before a rehearsal. She started snapping at assistants, then investors. Her mask began to slip, exactly on schedule. The night before her flight, I told her I was proud of her. Slipped my ring and the note into the side zipper of her bag while she showered. She didn't notice. She never noticed the weight of things until they exploded. The note was simple, just 12 words. You lied to the one man who kept all your secrets safe. No signature, just the ring beside it. Once hers, once mine. Now evidence. She always said it symbolized trust, so I made it a weapon. In that lounge, she would have been seconds from walking into the boardroom, flanked by global execs, billion-dollar slides waiting on screens. Then, the unzip, the pause, the realization, and the knowing. She didn't know when I found out, or how far I'd go. That was the point. While she unraveled under downlights, I was across the city, in a glass office, shaking hands, with her competition. I'd leaked the pitch, quietly, strategically, just enough to make her obsolete. They liked me, said I was composed, efficient, focused. I let them believe I was heartbroken, that I just needed a clean slate. They never saw the blade I carried behind the grief. She didn't lose the deal that day, she lost the seat. They saw her shake, saw her lose timing, rhythm, control. They don't give empires to people who bleed in public. She came home 2 days later, didn't speak, just stood in the doorway, bag still zipped. I was on the couch, book in hand, pretending I hadn't watched it all unfold from 12 angles. She finally whispered, "You did it, didn't you?" I didn't look up. "You left me first," I said. "I just made sure it stayed that way." She didn't cry. She was too proud for that. She just sat down, stared at her hands, and finally understood. All those things I helped her build, they were under my name. The patents, the domain, the prototype. She used me for my mind, forgot it came with memory. I left that night, took nothing but my coat. She kept the apartment, the view, the clothes, but everything else, the respect, the reputation, the edge, was gone. She still walks into rooms like she owns them, but now people glance, then whisper, then look away. I didn't need to destroy her, just remind her who held the match. Some betrayals don't need noise, just a quiet moment, a ring in a bag, and the perfect time to unzip.